We've been talking about different ways to describe people and things in this chapter, and today we're going to get into how we can put together longer sentences with descriptions. Let's take a look at these two sentences. 東京は大きいです。東京は賑やかです。We talked at the end of last semester about what we need to combine verbs together in a sentence. To say, I will study and then go to sleep, for example. What do we use? That's right, we want to use the te form. When you combine two adjectives, we are combining them using the te form. We're also combining them using the te form. So we can say, 東京は大きくて賑やかです。Or, 東京は賑やかで大きいです。So in order to put an adjective into te form, we first have to know which of the two types of adjective it is. We have i adjectives and na adjectives in Japanese. To put an i adjective into te form, we need to drop both the des and the i at the end. Then we want to add on kute. For a na adjective, or to join two phrases that end in a noun, we want to start by getting rid of the des at the end. We replace it with de. So, for example, 暑いです. What is the te form? We want to drop the des and remove the i and add kute. So we get 暑くて. We have one i adjective that always conjugates differently from the rest. That's いいです. As usual, we have to change the i part of this word to yo before we add the kute. So we are going to end up with よくて. How about the na adjectives? 暇です is our adjective. We drop the des and add de, so we end up with 暇で. Same pattern for 日本人です. 日本人で. So just as a reminder, we did learn a word that meant and back in early in 1010, the particle to. But while the te form is for connecting phrases, the particle to is only for connecting individual nouns. So let's take a look at these first two sentences. 日本語は面白いです。日本語は楽しいです。How would we combine them? We want to use te form, so we get 日本語は面白くて楽しいです. Whereas if we're combining these two, 弟は高校生です. 妹は高校生です. All we are doing is putting together a couple nouns. So we want 弟と妹は高校生です. How about these sentences? リサさんは髪が長いです。リサさんは髪がきれいです。That's right. We can say either リサさんは髪が長くてきれいです or リサさんは髪がきれいで長いです。Let's try another one. 太郎さんは髪が短いです。太郎さんは目が大きいです。Let's try putting them together. 太郎さんは髪が短くて目が大きいです。or 太郎さんは目が大きくて髪が短いです。Let's try putting these two together. Can pause the video if you need a little time. Okay, let's check them together. ハンバーガーは安くて美味しいです。飛行機は早くて便利です。Alright, so this is how we connect phrases together with and. But what if the two qualities I'm comparing are different rather than similar? What if I'm trying to draw a contrast instead of a comparison? In that case, it's more natural to say but rather than and. So today I'm going to introduce the conjunction ga, which we use to show a contrast between two things. Using ga is very simple. We just put it at the end of the sentence we want to attach to the next sentence. So I can say something like this. バスは安いですが、あんまり速くないです。The bus is cheap, but it's not very fast. Let's try another. Try to make a sentence. Let's check. サーフィンは面白いですが、ちょっと怖いです。So there are actually two ways to describe contrast in Japanese, with demo or with ga. They both mean the exact same thing. The difference is where we put them in the sentence. So demo can only go at the beginning of a sentence, whereas ga goes in the middle. If we want to use demo, we have to end the sentence right before it. It can't go in the middle of a sentence. So, コーヒーが好きです。でも、お茶はあんまり好きじゃないです。Or, コーヒーが好きですが、お茶はあんまり好きじゃないです。So now we know how to combine phrases in Japanese using both and but.